Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the stream today. I'm 1 minute late. I was stuffing my face down with some nice peanut butter toast before the stream today, but hope you guys are having a fantastic morning so far. It's still early on the Sunday, right? We don't know if it's going to be a good Sunday or a bad Sunday, but I think we're all happy to be here. So, like I said, hope you guys are having a fantastic Sunday today. Let's look at what Bitcoin is doing. So last night, all right? Last night, we got a nice pump all the way up to about 42,600. So we ended the stream. All right, I was kind of hanging out, not looking at the charts, right, taking some time away from the charts last night, and I check it before I go to bed. Right, it was pretty late. You know, it was like midnight or so, and we got a pump up to 42,600, which was a pleasant surprise. But since then, we've gotten a little bit of a pullback back down to about 41,400. But I don't think that's the end of the world, right? And I'm going to show you guys exactly why. Bitcoin has tended to do this exact same thing all the way on this run up, where it kind of goes stagnant for a little bit. We get one more dip, and then we got a launch to the upside. You guys can see that the title of the stream, Bitcoin is testing launch zone. So let's see exactly what I'm talking about here. So we have this yellow trend line that comes up like this. Now, it's not perfect touches every single time, but generally speaking, this is the area of the point of control of where, so to speak, Bitcoin likes to get its pumps from, right? So let's take a look right now. So it looks like we're in some like type of rising channel here, and it looks like we're probably going to end up going pretty much sideways here until we end up hitting this yellow trend line, right? Where I expect us to get one more move to the upside. I'm going to show you guys exactly why Bitcoin likes to troll us, thinking, oh, Bitcoin needs a dip, Bitcoin needs a dip, Bitcoin needs a dip, and then the dip just doesn't come every single time. So let's look down here. Let's start down here, back when we started this little dip. So obviously, to start it, right, Bitcoin dumped, went sideways, hit the trend line, got a nice pump to the upside, right? We went sideways here. We got a little bit of a dump, hit the trend line, boom. Went pretty much sideways / up, got a little bit of a dip, boom, right? Pretty much went sideways here during this consolidation, dumped, hit the trend line, boom. And we did it. We're trying to do it again, right? We're trying to come back down and go sideways into that yellow trend line again, which we've done about 5 times now on this run up to the upside. So we'll see if Bitcoin does that again. It always does this thing where, technically speaking, you are getting higher highs on the price action and you are getting lower highs on the RSI. So technically speaking, you have bearish divergence on the top side, which already did play out on the hourly, but you actually might have bullish divergence. If we can bounce from this general area, you might have bullish divergence as well. You look here, yeah, the search, that sucks. But yeah, if you look here, guys, we actually do have lower lows on the price on the RSI and higher lows on the price action, which actually is bullish divergence. It could push us up to the upside if we probably continue to go sideways here until we hit this yellow trend line, which tends to be our launch zone. Then we would have bullish divergence on the RSI hitting our trend line, which should get us back up to the upside. Now, what's our next target if we get to the upside? Well, we're going to look at our upside targets and our downside targets on our 4-hour time frame chart. So one thing that I will note here on the 4-hour time frame chart is this. We could be in some type of rising wedge pattern still. So I don't want to count out that we can't still get a pullback, right? I know I've been stating on stream how I'm sick of saying Bitcoin needs a pullback, Bitcoin needs a pullback literally every day, and it just doesn't come. But, to be real, right, we are forming some type of maybe toppy type pattern where we might need to come back down and correct some of these lower levels, right? I think if we were to break down from this, right, obviously the measure move target would be the first touch on the bottom side of the wedge at about 36,400 approximately. So we'll see if that plays out. That's our downside target. If we come back down and we can't hold this trend line, well, probably likely that we see a move back down to 36,400. But I'm not going to count Bitcoin out. I'm not. So what I'm looking at is sort of our next point of resistance, and that's going to be actually on the daily time frame. So if you actually look on the daily, no peanuts for breakfast, no peanuts for breakfast today. I've learned my lesson not to eat peanuts during the stream or before the stream because they get clogged in my throat. I start choking. You guys think I'm dying. You guys like, is Jordan dying? Is Jordan dying? We're going to have Bob be the host from now on. But in all seriousness, we got this downwards trend of resistance, guys. And we're actually testing. We tested it yesterday. We're testing it today. We actually got back over it temporarily last night, and now we're trying to break it. So this is kind of the level to watch for. Can we break this downwards resistance for BTC? If we do, I think a test of about 40, it's about 44,800. That's where our 200-day simple moving average is. I think that's what makes the most sense if we can break our previous high that we tested last night, which would obviously be their downwards trend of resistance. So I don't know, very, very interesting. We're going to take a look at why this downwards trending resistance actually is so important as well for BTC coming up. Crypto fever. So let's be honest, we all following BTC alts to pump. Facts, man. I can't even lie. I mean, about 30% of my portfolio is BTC. 70% of my portfolio is altcoins. But the reason why we look at Bitcoin so much, because it does lead the market. So you're very right on that. I think most people in here are here to really follow the altcoins. But I think a lot of people are wisening up to the fact that altcoins follow what Bitcoin do up to a certain point. So that's why we spend so much time, because Bitcoin's like the macro indicator, which the altcoins follow, right? So yeah, we break this downward trend resistance. 44,750 is where the 200-day moving average is. We also have some like support back here, which could be kind of a pain in the butt for us to break, but that's the next level for the upside target, right? So that's the upside target. That's the downside target. I know we can go up or down. It's we've explained it on this channel where technical analysis is not about pinpointing what direction where we're going to go, but the targets where we either bounce from or we get rejected from, right? That's what you should be doing, and not trying to predict what direction we're going to go necessarily. Daily RSI is overbought, but I think you still have room to run. If Bitcoin wants to run to the upside, the daily RSI is not going to stop it. It's not going to stop it. And I always use the example of back here where we were overbought for almost a month and it did not matter what Bitcoin did, right? It literally didn't matter what it did. So, you know, I'm not taking too much of this to account right here, because when Bitcoin's bullish, it's going to tell all the indicators, nope. And we're just going to be sitting there in awe, like, while Bitcoin's absolutely going nuts, right? So one more thing I want to look at is our downtrend of resistance. So we're going to look at this on the weekly time frame. It just makes it a little bit more easier to see from, you know, a sort of eye point of view. What I will note here is you can see our downtrend of resistance. We just looked at it on the daily, but this is it on the weekly, right? Let me just fix it slightly there so it fits the wick. There we go. All right, so here we go. 1, 2, 3 touches, coming back down to test that as we speak right now. Obviously, we want to break above that. Now, what we will say is we knew we bounced off our 50-week moving average. Why was that so big? Well, that's what Bitcoin does in the beginning, usually, of bear markets, right? We bounce off that 50-week and get a dead cat bounce. Now, what we stated is if we can get back above our 20-week moving average and come back down and confirm it as support, then we can kind of continue our run, right? Same thing with the 200-day SMA. That's what we've been talking about on this channel. Now, if we look back in time, right, we're going to look at 2013, 2017, and 2019 as sort of our a couple last big runs to the upside. We're going to start with sort of our dead cat bounce here of 2019. And we had a very, very similar type of thing going on. And I want to show you guys how similar these are for each one of these rundowns. And what we don't want to do, right? This is a key indicator, what we don't want to do on this run back to the upside. So you can see here in 2019, we had this downtrending resistance as well. And what we did is we came back down, tested the 50-week, bounced actually back above that trend line, back above the 20-week, and then we came back down and we couldn't hold it as support. Now, you guys know my theory, right? You guys know my theory. If this didn't happen last year, right? We know that was a total outlier. So a lot of times we have to throw that away last year. I do believe we would have probably did something like this. We would probably just would have went sideways here. And this would have never happened if the craziness in the world never impacted the world last year, right? We probably would have held and we probably just would have went sideways here, or we just would have started the bull market a little bit more conservative like this, right? So that's I don't really look at this as sort of this. I think, you know, like I said, I do believe we would have held this if the craziness didn't happen last year. So that's one of them, right? So we did that last year. We ended up breaking back down to the downside, but I think we would have held it if that wasn't the case. We look back in 2017, right? We had a sort of downtrend of resistance. What did we do? Exactly like we did, right? This time, right? You can see we broke below the 20, came back down, tested the 50, finally got that big bounce back above the trend line, couldn't get back above the 20, and then that kind of started the rest of the bear market, right? So we want to get back above that 20-week moving average, guys. Very important based off 2017. Very, very similar to what we're kind of going through right now, where if we get back above our trend line, we can't get back above our 20, well, that's going to defeat the whole purpose of this bounce. But if we get back above the 20, we should be pretty good. Let's go back in time here. Let's go back to 2013, or 2014, I should say. So very, very similar, right? Downtrend of resistance. What did we do on the downtrend of resistance? We bounced off the 50-week moving average, right? We actually got back above the 20, but we couldn't hold it as support. And then that started the next downtrend of resistance. So you can see every single time we have sort of the same type of setup, right? Downtrend of resistance. Using those 50 and 20-week moving averages as support and resistances. This is why I think it's so important for us to get back above the 20-week SMA and confirm it as support and not just get back above it. It doesn't matter if we get back above it because we've did it in the past, right? So take that for what you will. But, you know, we're doing a very, very similar thing that we did in the previous sort of... I didn't mean to press rant alert, guys. I'm not going on a rant. It's too early for me to go on a rant right now. But yeah, very, very similar to those past times, guys and gals. So make sure we're keeping an eye on that. Let's go check what Bitcoin's doing at the moment. We're sitting at 41,476. For anyone that's coming to the stream right now, I am expecting a test of this yellow trend line at some point today. That means that we probably could go slightly sideways / up. We could actually do something like this, you know, where we come back up here, right? So we could get a little bit of upwards price action here. But I am expecting another test of this yellow trend line. We've done it every single time on this move up, which has been our AKA launch zone. We're going to call it the Bitcoin launch zone until it doesn't work out. So that is the summary of what we're waiting for today. Other than that, quick recap of our monthly close yesterday. Super bullish monthly close. We held our 11th month moving average. Now I know it's the 11th month moving average. Such a random freaking number, okay? Such a random number. Josh said, woke up this morning to FUD. I think I might back out of this while and profit and hop back in if we kick off. You do you, man. You do you. I mean, it is what it is. Mousy said, it's the third day in a row. I don't get notifications. You being live with if you don't write history. Yeah, that's true. So what I will note is very, very bullish monthly candle yesterday. We obviously bounced off our 11th month moving average. Why is 11th month moving average so important? Well, even in 2013, we didn't break that on the move up, right? Even in 2013, we bounced off that 2 times here, even after having our big dump to the downside in 2013. And same thing in 2017. We never broke it in 2017 with bun bounce on the midway of the biggest dump in 2016, 2017 as well. So, you know, I think it's very bullish that we held that on a close. Right, we wicked below it, but Bitcoin just wanted to get bought up every single time. We'll see if that has any type of significance going forward. So that would mean we want to end next month just above 37,500. So as long as we close, you know, August above 37,500, I think we are all well and good. Even if we get a semi-boring sideways month, it is what it is. Not necessarily think that's going to happen. I think we're going to continue up here. It's just kind of my gut feeling. But nonetheless, we got some room to kind of work with there if Bitcoin wants to go sideways. Let's quickly check on Ethereum, though. Ethereum was the hot ticket last night. And once again, I will take credit for Ethereum pumping. Why? Because, guys, you notice how happy Ethereum is right now? It's not for no reason. Like I said in last night's stream, right? It's because the last 2 days, I've been... Why do you think she gets so happy after the stream? She keeps pumping after the stream, even before the stream, right? But why do you think she keeps pumping after the stream? But we keep going. What did we test today? Well, what did we technically last night? What did we test? We tested the level that I had, right? I told you guys we're coming up. We're most likely coming back up to test this next resistance at 26.23. Where do we come up to and close at? Well, right below that, right? 26.20 approximately. So awesome move there for Ethereum. Really, really nice. So we touched that. Let's go to a shorter term time frame real quick. And it looks like ETH might just be forming some type of really, really short term bear flag. Or sorry, bull flag, not a bear flag. I'm still stuck in like the bearish sentiment here. Like I said, this bullish sentiment has flipped so quickly that I'm still getting used to it. But if you can see here, generally speaking, right, if we were to take our flagpole and extrapolate this to the upside, and this is on the hourly, by the way, and Bitcoin did a similar thing to this yesterday, could move up to like 27.82. Now let's see if that level has any sort of significance here on Ethereum as far as support and resistances go. And it might, you have a little bit of a peak there, you do. Right about there, you have a peak, a couple peaks actually, but more so this peak right here. So that might be some resistance. Right above this measured move. So yeah, I mean, Ethereum could be seeing another move up to like 2,800 if this breaks to the upside today, right? So very, very bullish type. I love bull flags. I think they play out a lot to the upside. So I really like that. Shorter term time frames, 4 hour has plenty of room to run up to the upside as well. Yeah. Technically, you have some bearish divergence, technically, but I think you're fine there. That hasn't really been playing out lately. In the daily, just look at the daily, boys and girls. Look at the daily. Classic W pattern breakout. We talked about this yesterday, but dude, look at this. Down, up, down, up. We broke the neckline, and we have been off ever since then. I'm still expecting a move back up to at least about 2,900, which is technically our measured move of our W reversal pattern. ETH looks so good. Looks so good, and I just can't get enough of her. After the stream today, I'm probably going to take a little break, and so she'll probably pump a little bit more as soon as the stream ends today, so get ready for that. But overall, Ethereum looks just as bullish as Bitcoin does. Back over our EMA ribbon, back over all our moving averages, right? Our 50, our 100, our 200, back over all those moving averages. Super bullish. Looks like we were about to have a death cross there. Looks like we're about to deny that death cross actually, which is pretty cool. Look at that. The 50 and the 200 we're just about to cross, and it looks like now the 50 is going to start moving up higher than the 200. So this is going to be very interesting. We actually might get a fake out of the death cross for Ethereum. Not that I think the death cross is that important, but it's kind of cool how some of that stuff works out there. If you guys think that's cool, let me know in the chat. Just kind of a coincidence. I don't take too much weight off the death crosses anyways, but super cool. Super cool. And then let's check out Cardano. So I'm hearing a lot of talk on Cardano, like, oh, Jordan, why isn't Cardano moving as fast as, say Bitcoin and Ethereum right now? Well, it's just kind of how it's going right now. I mean, Bitcoin and Ethereum are leading the show. Obviously, there's other altcoins that are performing extremely well too. But nonetheless, Cardano still is performing well, just not as well. So keep that in mind, right? It's not like Cardano is dumping, right? It's still going up in value. It still went up in the last 10 days or so, almost 35%, right? So we can't get too greedy here. But at the same time, it's the same type of thing, right? You still have that same W reversal pattern. For Cardano, you just got to break the neckline, which is 150. That's the neckline there. If you break that, I mean, I think a move back up close to $2, right? It's technically 190, but a move back up to $10 is coming for Cardano if you can break that neckline, obviously. So, Craig said just had some cornflakes. Time to get BTC pumping. That's my boy, Craig. That is my absolute boy. Get those cornflakes. I actually just had, right before the stream, I like chugged. I don't know why I'm saying chugged. I had food. But I chugged a peanut butter wrap. And it was, guys, peanut butter is underrated, right? If I had to, it's just so versatile. You can use it with any type of, I don't know. It's so versatile. I love peanut butter. But yeah, I mean, obviously we're at a resistance here for Cardano. Let me get rid of our W pattern, but you guys get the general sentiment with that as well. You know, we're having a tough time with like 138. We get back above that, obviously 150, and then 190 is my next target. So overall, Cardano looks good. We're back, look at that. Finally back above our daily EMA ribbon. That could be the signal that Cardano could start moving a little bit faster here than, you know, than it's been the last couple of days. So finally back above that. We'll see if we get our daily close above that. Obviously, tonight is the weekly close too. Super exciting. I love the weekly close streams. We usually see some shenanigans going down for Bitcoin too. But anyways, yeah, Cardano finally back above that, guys. Let's check our moving averages. Perfect. We're back above all our time frame moving averages. Let me bring up our 100. Actually, we got one more. So we're back above our 50, back above our 100. We got our 50 moving, or our 100 moving averages, which is the blue line, at about 145. So overall, looking pretty good there. We've got one more moving average to break, and then we're pretty much in the clear there for Cardano to hopefully keep moving on to the upside. So Cardano looks really good, guys. Check the 4-hour time frame. Actually, let's check the hourly. Yeah, the hourly looks good too. Hourly looks like another, whether you want to call it a wedge or a bull flag, looks like another possible little pattern here that could push Cardano higher too. Same thing as ETH. Same exact thing as ETH. Let's check the breakout of this guy. If we break this to the upside, about 145. So decent move there. We'll see if that plays out for Cardano, but a lot of these altcoins are forming these flags here, which is super bullish. Hourly, you can see, has cooled off nicely. So you got room to run if you want to have another impulse today. You got room to run, boys and girls. All right. So that's really that. What's up, Arthur? Thanks for the kind words, man. It goes 1,000 ways. Goes 1,000 ways. Kindness goes 1,000 ways, man. Now, what I will say about kindness is don't accuse kindness for weakness. Right? You can be kind, but also speak your mind and not be afraid to tell people what you think. Right? So don't diffuse kindness for weakness. But kindness is what makes the world go round. But also, don't be afraid to tell people what you think, and always believe in what you believe in. And if people don't agree with you, well, you just give them this. But thank you, dude. I'm going to be working a lot on the stream today. Obviously, I did Ken's Yard and Bob's. We got Ken's Yard and Jabba's room yesterday. I should be adding some more stuff to the stream today. Hopefully some of the stuff is done. But yeah, I'm excited. I have this whole kind of idea of what I want the stream to be, and slowly but surely we'll be rolling stuff out here. So should be good. Should be good. GTC is fire. Yes, that's facts. BNB. What's up, Brian? Hope you're doing good, man. Sorry, Chris. Nice guys finished last. Facts. Yeah, we could check out BNB. We haven't looked at BNB in a long time. So what I always find funny about Binance Coin, guys, is it's obviously the third, or is it the fourth now? Hold on. I sometimes I lose track of what goes on here in the crypto world. Yeah, it's the third biggest coin, obviously, still. I didn't know if Cardano passed or not. But, and no one asks about BNB. It's like no one actually owns BNB. It's like probably only the big whales own BNB. A lot of us people, I'm going to call it us people, don't feel like they really want to own BNB. I don't know. That's just kind of the vibe I get from it. I could be wrong, though. But actually, let's clear this out because this is getting a little crazy here. A little crazy. Let me press the trash button. Press this. And let's see. So it looks like we've made a higher high. So that's what's important here for BNB. If we actually just go to the daily, you can see on a closed basis, we have finally made a higher high for BNB. Awesome. Freaking awesome. Quick sip of coffee. Shout out to Speedway. Shout out to Speedway. I ran over there before the stream too. Like literally ran. Like faster than a damn cheetah. But you see here, man, another W pattern. And we broke the neckline on this guy too. And you know, we're struggling right now on it a little bit, this top wick, but we have made a higher high on a close basis yesterday, which is awesome. Technically, measure move, I would probably say, all right, it's our target, I should say, is at like 433 if we were to continue this up. Looks really good. EMA ribbon, back above the daily EMA ribbon. Moving averages, still only have the 100, above the 50, above the 200, perfect. Volume's still a little bit low here, which is interesting. Very, very interesting. But nonetheless, let's go back to the 4-hour time frame. This looks like a bullish back test to me. I mean, you look at your previous highs right here, and it looks like in the shorter term time frames, you're just flipping that as support, or at least you're trying to flip it as support. That's really what it comes down to right now. Really. I wouldn't be surprised if you go sideways here for a little bit. Let this 4-hour EMA ribbon catch up, because you guys can see on this run up, generally speaking, this has been your support. So maybe you go sideways here for a little bit, let this catch up, and then you bounce off of it and continue up. Maybe something along the lines of that. That's probably what would make the most sense here. But overall, I mean, BNB, the structure of BNB with the higher highs, the back test of the previous resistance looks good. Now, you don't want to break down below that previous resistance. Then you can get a little sketchy. Real quick, I actually want to check the measure move of this this giant head and shoulders pattern too. Look at this. Obviously, we had giant head and shoulders. Let's see what the breakout target for this guy was. Let's see. All the way up here at like 395. So you got a lot of room to run on Binance. It's super exciting. Super exciting for Binance. Yo, Jordan, just curious, what was your job before you quit? I want to disclose my actual job, but I worked in the automotive industry, man. I worked in the automotive industry. I won't disclose what I actually worked, just for obviously, you know, confidential reasons. Yeah, TradingView. If you guys want to chart, I would definitely recommend TradingView. Personally, it's free, right? It's free. The only way you have to pay for it is if you want more than 3 indicators on a chart, you want to save multiple charts, things like that. But other than that, it's free. It's the most intuitive, I think. Most user-friendly. There's other ones too. There's other competitors for TradingView, but to me, they just haven't been able to stack up with TradingView, in my personal opinion. Jordan never quit his job. He is seasonal at McDub's. Facts. I still work about 20 hours a week at McDub's, but I told you guys, once Bitcoin breaks the 200-day moving average, okay, then, guys, I'm talking about my job before I started streaming every day, was that. But I told you guys, once we break the 200-day moving average for BTC and we back test it, the hat, right? I'm bringing up the hat right now. This hat will be in the trash. Okay, let's leave it up for a little bit just to kind of remember the hat, because I don't think we have too many days left before this hat will be in the trash. I really don't. This hat is a remembrance of the hard work and dedication that I went through for Bitcoin's 3-month bear market. From, you know, RIP May 2021 to July 2021. RIP McDonald's hat. So, well, we got to break the 200-day moving average and confirm it as support. That's what I'm watching for. Seriously. Ecom said when he quits, I'm out too. Facts. I think we dip before going past the moon straight to Mars. I'm not going to disagree with you, man, because the charts are saying that we probably need a dip. One thing I will say is the weekly looks uber bullish. Everything about the weekly chart right now is screaming reversal. At least based off these indicators I have here, and based off where we are right now. right? Weekly stock RSI, finally cross bullish, about to move up. MACD, about to cross bullish in the next week or two. Right at downwards resistance, right? Bounced off the 50-week moving average, right? Coming up to test the 20-week SMA. Everything here is pointing to bullish. We made a higher high on the weekly. I don't know. I just, the higher time frame screen reversal to me. The lower time frame scream, obviously, maybe a slight pullback because we are getting. I'm gonna stop saying it, man, but we are getting a little bit overheated on the daily. But one more move up would not surprise me at all, and it shouldn't surprise you if Bitcoin pumps, because Bitcoin does what he wants. Bitcoin has a mind of its own. It doesn't like to take orders from me. It doesn't like to take orders from Brian in the chat, PJ in the chat, JGB, Ecom, Digibyte, Dale. It doesn't like to take orders from any of us. It does what it wants to do, and it does it when it wants to do, and it does it how it wants to do it. So we look at the charts to get the best clues, but they're just clues at the end of the day. If our clues were always right, we would probably already had a pullback by now to 36,000. But our clues have been constantly wrong. Okay? So, I don't know. Until we break back below the 100-day moving average, which was our resistance a bunch of times back here, I'm not going to call a serious pullback. Right? If we come back down and we bounce off that, whatever. Like I said, we break below our 100-day moving average, then, all right, probably looks likely we'll probably get a pullback. Maybe back down to the $36,000 area we've been talking about, right? So we'll find out. Ran alert. Here we go. I do what I want, when I want. Too early for, yeah, it's too early for a rant. It's too early for a rant, guys. I don't have the same energy in the morning that I do at night. I've became more of a night person. For sure. My TA has been like, nope. Yeah, exactly. TA can only give you so much right now, and I'm having more fun looking at the charts than, trying to guess what Bitcoin's doing next. Because every time we've been wrong, right? Everyone's been wrong lately. All I see is, obviously everyone's pretty much saying the same thing, right? Bitcoin does need a pullback, but Bitcoin does what it wants to do. All right, that's the simple explanation of it right now, guys. We need a reset. Digibyte says I'm still waking up. Any thoughts on PKN? Not really sure what that is. What is the 200 EMA amount? I can't see it on my phone. The 200-day SMA. So this is the SMA, my guy. We already broke the 200-day EMA, but the 200-day SMA is at 44,750. So 44,750. That's the area that we want to break, and then we want to retest before we really start getting bullish, right? Right now we can be bullish, right? Because obviously Bitcoin's been on a serious run lately, but at the same time, we can't get too bullish. We got to remember where we are in the trend. All right, Logan wanted to look at synthetics. Let's look at synthetic for Logan real quick. Yeah, Chase, we can definitely do that. Spot, I hope you do good, my man. Hope you do good. All we need in life is health, right? Health. Nothing outpaces anything in life besides health, because what's life without health, right? So, Spot, hope you're doing good, my man. Take it easy. Right? I've unfortunately lost a few dogs in my life, right? So I know how important dogs can be to people. So, Chase, Spot will be good. Spot loves you. Let's go. And he loves Dash. He loves Dash. So that makes it even better. Okay? But Spot, shout out to you, Spot. Let's go. All right. Binance. Let's see here for Binance. Binance. Let's see. Oh, sorry, we're looking at synthetics. My bad. I forgot what we were looking at for a second. Synthetic. Why can't I spell synthetic? Synthetic. I think you mean synthetics. I was like, what's going on here? All right, 4-hour time frame. Let's see what's going on, my friend. So synthetics just looks like you're kind of just range bound, man. For the most part, I mean, it really just looks like you're kind of range bound for the most part. You had one little fake out to the upside, but other than that, you're kind of just up and down in this little trend here. So watch out for your next move. I mean, technically, this is kind of, I guess, showing that you're losing bullish momentum here, but at the same time, you know, if Bitcoin does continue up, it's not really going to matter. So always keep that in mind. We're going to zoom out a little bit here and see what we got going on here. See what we got going on. If we break this neckline, also looks like a nice W reversal with a higher low. I actually like the W's with the higher lows. So if we can break the neckline, which on this guy is this wick right about there at about 1363. It's gonna be a measure move breakout of the W pattern all the way back up here, right? So we'll watch this for synthetics, but it looks like a reversal, right? It looks like a point of reversal, higher low W pattern. Love it. From a more macro perspective, I don't know. You can't really say this doesn't look bullish from a macro perspective, but that's really the swing level, right? It's your previous support flipped into resistance. You get back above that. I mean, you see what you did before, right? Straight up, straight down, straight down, straight up, straight down. So you don't really have anything in between those two levels, not a lot. So it really comes down to breaking 1363. If Bitcoin continues up, you will break that. And then 2403 is the target there. Simple as that. Sometimes it's as simple as that. Anchor, they have been all fire real quick. Anchor's been going nuts again. Yeah, Anchor's looking good too. I mean, just from the daily, it looks pretty similar. Looks pretty similar. You broke it, you back tested it, boom, you're going up now. You broke the neckline, you back tested it right here. And now you're going. So technically speaking, depending on where you want to draw, you know, the sort of next, I'm going to say this is kind of your next, I'm going to be a little conservative. 11.4 is probably my target here. But same thing, right? There's not a lot of resistance in between these two levels. A stream dedicated to a training tutorial for TradingView. You could do that, MT. It's definitely a good idea, my friend. It's definitely a good idea. That'd probably be something that I sort of did privately and then uploaded it sort of onto the channel. But I've been thinking about doing more tutorial videos and things like that. So I get a lot of questions about that. So, but yeah, I mean, you can see here, not a lot of resistance in between, right? Straight up here, wick straight down. You got a little bit of stuff here, but you already kind of broken some of this stuff. So. What's up, Jose? Hope you're doing good, my man. Hope you're doing good. Under 300 likes with 1,200 watching. What is this, guys? I know it's the morning. I know we still need coffee in us. And I honestly, I would probably be too tired to press the like button, too, if I was watching someone stream. I don't blame you. But if you hit that like button, it really does help the channel, though. If there's one thing I ask from you, actually, there's two things. But if there's one thing I ask from you, it's not to use my Bybit link. Okay, it's not to go buy some shilled altcoin. It's to just simply hit that like button. Really helps out. Make it guys. Or else I'll have to shill altcoins. You guys don't want me to shill altcoins, do you? You guys want me to shill altcoins? Bump and run reversal for BTC. Definitely could be. We'll check that in just a second, man. But yeah, overall, this looks good. EMA ribbon, classic back test of this, right? You came up, came back down, tested the top of the EMA ribbon, and you pumped up to the upside, right? So really, really good stuff there. Really, really good stuff. I love the back test, and that's just super bullish. So overall, Anchor looks pretty good. Anchor looks pretty good. Giordano Inu. Bootney said you have been shilling Giordano Inu. Definitely. Brian said, I'm about to give you a third like. Appreciate it, guys. It really does help. Thank you, Jose. Appreciate it, my man. MT. Yeah, I said I'm definitely thinking about doing some more tutorial videos because I get so many of those questions. You know, what trading platform do you use? You know, just from my perspective, I guess I've been doing this for so long. I just kind of expect everyone to know that kind of stuff, which I guess is kind of naive of me, right? So there's a lot of people who don't know that a lot of stuff. So that's a pretty good idea, man. I'm not going to try to say your first. All right, I'm going to try to say your first name, man. I'm going to try to say this. Blashkanu. Valentine. Hold on. Vlashkanu. I hope I'm saying it right, man. I always try. I try my best. Bump and run reversal for Bitcoin. I think so, man. I definitely think so. I think that's definitely a possibility here. I mean, overall, I mean, we know what Bitcoin is doing here, right? It's been doing this every day. It's been doing this every day. It's just boom, sideways. Boom, sideways. Boom, sideways. Boom, sideways. So unless the trend continues, I mean, I'm expecting once we come back down to hit that yellow trend line, maybe not right away. It might take a couple hours after we hit it. But generally speaking, when we hit this yellow trend line, we get a massive run to the upside. That's kind of what I'm expecting short term here. Now, it could take us a couple hours to get over there. It might be 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 or 7 hours, which actually puts us right at about like 5, 6 o'clock right before the stream, which would be pretty cool. Hopefully we get that next bump to the upside during the stream. It's always exciting. But yeah, I'm expecting another run to the upside. I'm not expecting Bitcoin to pull back right now. But watch, as soon as I say I'm not expecting Bitcoin to pull back, that's when it will finally pull back. I'm just refusing to really say Bitcoin's going to pull back because I've been saying that every day for the last 5 or 6 days, and it just doesn't happen. It just keeps going up. So I give up saying Bitcoin's going to pull back. I give up. Officially. Yeah, Ricky, the trend is your friend. Mike said 800 likes and Jordan will do a Hulk Hogan impression. Facts. Bump and run. The bump and run reversal pattern. 4 hour. The one thing I will say from a bearish perspective is the 4 hour looks a little bit. I don't like the 4 hour time frame. I actually really like the daily. Really like the hourly. The 4 hour is the one I'm kind of held up on here from a bearish perspective, right? So all your bears can get a little bit of hyped in the chat right now. Let me know if you guys are a bear. Hype the chat up. Spam the bear. Spam there. It might be too early in the morning to spam the bear too. So I understand, but you know, if you look here from in this certain perspective, right? The 4 hour does look like it's losing a little bit of bullish momentum, but I'm not counting Bitcoin out. And I'll keep saying that. I'm not doing it. You know, the bearish divergence is there. It definitely is there. Possible rising wedge is there. You know, this screams for a pullback back down to 36K, which would make a lot of sense. Retesting our previous highs from back here. That would just make so much sense. Come back down, bounce off that level and continue up. But I think it just makes so much sense that it's just not going to happen because it makes so much sense. All right? And it's as simple as that. Bootney, what's up, Bootney? Became a member. Bootney, you're always in here. Appreciate the support. If you guys want to become a member, you can press that join button down below. Obviously, no pressure. You guys do what you want to do. We're all adults here. But if you want your name to be green, you want some custom emojis, which I am uploading more custom emojis today, and members only live streams on Saturdays. You guys can become a member if you'd like. Saturday mornings. And as the altcoins start to pick back up too, I will be doing more altcoin videos, specific altcoin analysis videos, which will be for the members as well. But obviously I'll be doing my 2 live streams a day as always, because that's what I do here. We're about the crypto grind, the grind of crypto. What's up, Sunflower? Gotta go, but I'll see y'all tonight. Don't panic, sell your crypto. Peace out, Sunflower. Peace. All right, looks like Bitcoin is getting a little bit of a breakdown here. Let's see if we get support on this level that we keep coming back down to. See if we get support somewhere around 41,115. Could be the level to watch out for. Oh man, that's funny. Devin said, I was laughing so hard yesterday. Brother had me rolling on all the music and dancing. I was having a blast all day. Yeah, yesterday was alt day. And I think today will be Bitcoin day. I think Bitcoin's going to make another move today. Tonight, I have a feeling. But yeah, yesterday was altcoin day. It was a lot of fun. Chainlink was pumping. Ethereum was pumping. Everything was pumping. BTT, Basic Attention Token, XRP. Everything was going off yesterday, which is good. I mean, it just clearly, look at the altcoin market cap, guys. I mean, clear, this is a beautiful, I sometimes, I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes before me and Ethereum, sometimes I look at this chart just to get me going. It's like a little pregame. Sometimes I just look at this chart and this really just gets me going. Seriously. But look at this beautiful breakout of the falling wedge. I love this. Since that we were forming since April. This is a huge falling wedge with a target all the way up here at 146. We've already seen Bitcoin hit its target. The total market cap is about to hit its target. But I mean, if this was to play out, that's a 71% gain for altcoins just to get back to its previous highs. And this really gets me going. It's getting me going right now. ETH, you ready in a little bit? Yeah? All right. Talk to you in a little bit, ETH. But yeah, I love it, man. I love it. That was yesterday. It felt like a week ago, for sure. ETH, let's go. ETH. Join Jordan's Discord for 24-hour live chat. Yeah, if you guys want to join the Discord, link should be down below. I'm not sure if it's actually good. Let me get another link for you guys because we get a little lost. We get a little lost in the sauce on here sometimes. And I swear, I get a new link like every day, and I do a limit of how many people can join via the link, and it gets expired every day. It's ridiculous. Dot. What's up, Drew? I'm about to start work. I'll only be able to listen. That's all right, Drew. You're still here at heart, my friend. What's up, Algo? Spamming the bulls in the chat. And no, I'm not saying what you think I'm saying. I'm seeing bulls, not the salty bulls. The bulls aren't salty right now, so the bulls are extremely peppery right now. And the bears are salty. So gotta hustle every day for my crypto. I'll retire in 10 years. Facts, man. Hey, you invest enough in crypto, and you should be sitting pretty in 4 years minimum. Just look at the past, man. I mean, just look at the past. I mean, just for anyone that's kind of sitting here, including my guy Drew. I mean, you accumulated down here for the last 3 years. Say you threw, I don't know, as George always said, you throw $100 a week every week into crypto down here, you'd be sitting pretty right now. Not even just in Bitcoin, in altcoins too. I mean, you threw $100 a week into Theta, VeChain, Cardano, Ethereum, right? All these altcoins that went nuts. you would be balling right now. And I expect the same thing to happen too. If you're accumulating now, even now, right? I still think we have another leg for this bull run, okay, up to whatever, and we pull back, right, to wherever during the bear market. We have our typical bear market. If that even happens, you accumulate there too. You accumulate here. I expect in 4 years for you to, you know, be at a pretty good spot, right? Not just Bitcoin. I'm talking about altcoins too. So when we get these opportunities where we get 50% dumps, and for altcoins, we got 70, 80% dumps, you got to take advantage of it because you don't know when you're going to miss out. So, you know, just make sure you do that. Ask Jabba. Brian said, I can't DCA. Love the way you laugh and make us laugh too. I try. In the morning, I don't have enough energy in the morning. I don't. But I got all the energy at nighttime. Like unlimited energy. Let's go, Dot. Yeah. Dono said arena token crypto play starts in 1 hour. Fill your bags, current price. I don't know what that is, man. You guys want to check out arena? I don't know what that is. Just make sure it's not a meme coin. Which it probably is. It probably is. What time is it? 10:52. All right. Anything else moving? Nothing else. We kind of talked about everything we really wanted to talk about today, guys. So thanks for hanging out. I'm probably going to end the stream. Nice, dude. I'm probably going to end the stream. Like I said, me and Ethereum have some stuff to do here. So maybe expect a pump during the day today. But in all seriousness, I got some stuff to work on here. And I'll catch you all tonight between 7 and 10 Eastern Standard Time, PM Eastern Standard Time. So make sure you guys don't miss out on the stream. If you guys are new, make sure you guys subscribe. Hit that like button before you go. Go follow me on Twitter. Go join the Discord. All that fun stuff. You'll see all the links down below. You guys can do whatever you want to do with those. But anyways, I'll catch you all later. Thanks for hanging out. As always a pleasure. Let's get it. Good stream tonight. Happy Sunday. Weekly close, baby. Don't panic, sell your crypto. All right? Peace, everyone.